Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Herve, and every other day on this channel I try to bring you cryptocurrency in the easiest way possible on the internet. So if that's the type of content you find interesting, be sure to click that like button and subscribe to the channel with your notifications on so that you don't get to miss any other value-packed video like this one. This is just a quick update to BTC, and it will be shorter than the whole intro thing. So what we are seeing right here is actually we have a descending channel, and in the other video I was actually suggesting to you that yeah, I think we could head up from here, but I would be on the idea that we come back for this week right here, this particular week, and that's exactly what happened right here. Now, something that you should take away from this video, yeah, is the fractal nature of the marketplace. What exactly do I mean by that? So you would see this move right here. You see that here we had 1, 2, 3, and 4, yes? And you start to have this move back to the upside. You retrace back up, come back to the downside, retrace back like so, and now you have this horrible drop that comes right down to here. It is the exact same thing that happened here, but just in the very small scale. It's just bigger. It took more time to happen, but it's the exact same thing even here. So this first drop that you see right here is the exact drop that you see right here. This retracement that you see right here is the exact same thing that happened here. This drop is the exact drop right here, and you see it happening like so. You'd see this final drop like so is the same thing that happens here like so. So markets are just repeating the same thing over and over and over, just in different ways and on different time frames, in a way that if you look at it from a different lens, you'd think it's not similar, but it's basically the same thing. Why? Because it's people trading, yeah? It's me and you buying and selling, big money, small money, dumb money, smart money, buying and selling. So we are humans. It's not like there are there are bots in this market, but those bots are programmed by people. So it's the same exact thing. It's literally the same thing. Even this entire move up here that you see like so is this move that you see here. So this is just a smaller version of this. So if we can understand what happened after this entire drop like so, then we could also know what will happen after this entire drop here. I know that might start to look stupid now, but I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. I just hope you do. Now, all of those things that happen, all of the drops and move up, drop and move up, they all join to form something. Yeah, to form some type of pattern. And yesterday, I don't know if it was yesterday, is it yesterday or the day before? We were talking about price potentially coming back. When we made that video, price was here, and we were on the idea that, hey, of course it could just go straight up, yeah? That could happen. In some situations, it would happen like so. However, I would be on the idea that we come back down to retest this week right here, and then we'd have the move back up, which is the B wave, and this is the C wave. Now note that we could still have another move back to the downside from here. It may as well just go straight up, but yeah, there's still a chance that it comes back to the downside. And if we take from this bottom right here to the top, we will have the 0.786 right there. This right shoulder may as well just stop here and we head straight up. However, I'd suspect that we come as low as this region right here to attack this wick right here. If you even look at this particular zone right here, you will see that that's between the 0.618 and the 0.786. Yes, very easy. Take from here to here, and between the 0.618 and 0.786. Now, it hit exactly the 0.786. So when you go from the 0.786, what's the next zone that you target? The 0.236. But what would that actually confirm? What are we dealing with here? Now, we had our double bottom, and it is actually a textbook double bottom. Textbook double bottom meaning that the first bottom is lower than the second one. So that's how a perfect double bottom would look like. Now, you'd expect to see some sort of divergence in this type of scenario, and I don't know if we go to the 4-hourly, will we see anything like that? Now we did, yes, we did actually have a divergence right here. So we had the stochastic right here. In this first bottom, you see that the stochastic is actually higher here, and this one is lower, whereas the price action shows that this one, this price right here is higher, and this one is lower. So we have a bullish divergence in this particular structure. So if we do actually head to the 0.236 right here, there's a chance that this thing enters the VFib system. I call it the VFib system. So that system would actually suggest that this thing can go as high. We can have a possible move that can go as high as 75k. But I would not be surprised if we have a lot of consolidation before we reach that level. Given that we are heading into the Bitcoin halving, I think there will be a lot of uncertainty, and I really doubt if it will just be a big rally to the upside. We could easily see something that looks like so, go to the upside, come back down, and keep consolidating like so. However, the charts would suggest that so long as we are not taking this low right here, so long as we are not coming back as low like so to take out this low, we could be headed up like so. Up like so, meaning that our 1.618 will be at 75k. Now, if we do go to that level, let me just give you another perspective right here. So you see that we have actually been in a descending broadening wedge, yes? So if we do exit that wedge, you can just take the target from here to here. To be more conservative, you can use the bodies of the candlesticks, yeah? That's if you want to be more conservative. And you put, whenever it does exit this wedge, you put at that exit. That should give you the first target, meaning that this thing may not just go straight up. Yeah, so you will not see just some straight move to the upside, rallying like straight like so. I know when we talk about targets, some people think it's just straight up there. No, that's not how it works. You see how this happened. Yes, it was not just straight down. Sometimes it will be straight down. Sometimes it will be straight up. But most of the times you will have ups and downs. That's simply how markets work. So we will have, ups and downs. But so long as we do not take out this low right here, this chart could actually suggest that we go as high as 75, and we have the 2.618 at 83. The highest that we can see from this particular analysis right here, the highest that we can see is $100,000. Even I did not know that. Yeah, interesting. So long as we do not take out this low, those are the targets. But note that we will be having ups and downs, maybe even come back as low as so. While everybody goes, oh yeah, we are going to hell, and we do something like so and go back like so. But so long as we are not taking this low right here, this analysis stands true. So we could have another retracement back down here and still move to the upside. So even here, you see the exact same thing I'm talking about, yeah? The idea of the fractal market. Now, before I even show you that, let's just make this clear. A big zone of retracement as we go from the upside to the downside like so. What do we expect to happen here? The golden pocket and the 0.786 or the institutional level. Yeah, so we can actually just use the bodies right there to be a bit more sure about it, because the bodies I use the bodies on the 4 hourly, and I also use the bodies on the 2 hourly. Then I use the wicks on the 30 minute. At least I have backtested, and it works on these time frames. Now the wicks on the 30 minutes are the same wicks on the daily, yes, but when you are trading on the daily time frame, if you are focusing on the daily time frame and use the wicks, price will most likely not reach your targets. You can try it if you want. So yeah, so at this level right here, there is a good chance that we will, if we do go as high as this level right here, we will easily come back to the downside. But ultimately, these are your targets, yeah? But just be mindful of the fact that we have the golden pocket that will be here. 0.618 to 0.65 is your golden pocket, which is somewhere around 68 to 69, 69.3. And we have the golden pocket at 70.8. Now, 70.8 will already be above this particular wick right here. Now, this is the equivalent of Bitcoin going to, as I told you, it's the exact same thing. That's the equivalent of Bitcoin going to 48K. So you see, we went up here and we retraced back down, went back to the upside, yes? It's the exact same thing, but just on the smaller scale. We are dealing with the exact same thing at all times, but just that on different time frames, they may look a bit different, but it's literally the same thing. It's the same people, the same everything. And when you master this analysis, it will start to give you some crazy targets. Sometimes they don't get met, sometimes they get met. Well, that's just the nature of trading and investing. That's just it. This move down here is the equivalent of Bitcoin going to 17K. This is the equivalent of Bitcoin going to 15K. If you go to the weekly time frame, you will see the same thing. This is it right here. That's 17K. This is 15K. It reverses and goes to the upside. So on the daily time frame, what we can see right here is that we did not close a daily candle below the 0.786, below the institutional zone. So how do we get that zone right here? We take from the bottom of this particular candle, using only the candle close to the top of that candle, and you will see that we did not close any daily candle below this zone. If we do close a daily candle below the 0.786, which is at 63.1, yes, that's where we start to expect more downside. If you watched my other video, I did tell you that, hey, the reason why I think we are still bullish is because we came back to recover this particular move right here. Now, if we did not come back with this candle to close above this line right here, which I showed you in my other video, if we did not come back to recover as we did right here, it would define this entire drop right here as the first drop, which means you will see something that looks like so. But since we came back to recover this zone right here, it cancelled out that fact that this is the first drop. Now, we have not confirmed yet if we are actually going to go to the upside, which is what we were looking at on the intraday or 4-hourly time frame, just like we did some moments ago. So if we do go above this level right here, we start to target some levels to the upside, yeah? But if we come back to go below this low right here, well, we are back to the gallows. So simply that's the analysis for now, people. What I am currently doing is I am buying into my favorite altcoins. Yeah, the ones that I think are undervalued, I buy into them regardless of what the markets are doing. I think we have not seen a proper alt season yet. I just wanted to make a short video updating you about where we may possibly be going, what will define our going to that level, and what cancels it out. I hope you did enjoy the video. I will make another video for you if anything changes on the charts. USDT dominance is a problem which I have talked about before, but I'm of the idea that, hey, if USDT dominance actually, has this meteoric rally, yeah, it will just give us the chance to buy more dips. That's simply the case, because when it does reverses, you will not know exactly when or where it will reverse. So it's important to just buy into dips. If we do have a mega rally, good for us. If we don't, well, it will be another opportunity to buy more dips. But this particular USDT dominance chart right here, it's about this stochastic, yeah? If it does move to the upside like so, then this particular move will most likely be accompanied by some type of, move on its percentage or price right here, and that will not be good for crypto. But in the event where this actually gets to happen, it will only give us another chance to buy the dip. But I am unsure though. I think the crypto rally has not ended yet. Yeah, and I think it could be powerful when the rally does come. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, but until then, stay safe.